Sometimes it's nice to take a break from the race, slow things down, and just talk about something that you love. That's exactly what this podcast is for. Hello, welcome to the Marble Lounge. This is a place where Marble sports fans can sit back, relax, and enjoy casual conversations about custom comp races, leagues, events, world building, and all the little things that make this hobby feel special. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're ready for some fun conversation. We are joined today by the lovely Ramen Powder
Hi there.
and Kolskor.
Hello.
It is lovely to have you both on here. How are you guys doing so far on this fine day?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just came home from a long day at my internship
Oh
and
yeah,
basically straight to this.
let's go. Perfect. To like wind down, I guess. And how are you, Kolskor?
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm on my student free week from uni,
That's
so I did like nothing today.
well, that's a
It was
thing.
Wow.
great.
That's a thing. I'm
It was great.
jealous. I want a student. I want a school free week in the middle of the school year. That's nice. Okay,
Very
so
nice.
while we're here, let us get started on our first topic, how we got into custom comps. So I want to ask you both of you, how did you both stumble onto this little niche sport or community in the first place?
I think for me, it's really a case of like watching other people do their own thing. And I'm one of the older members of the community. So I think
Mhm.
back in like 2020 and 2021, there wasn't really much of a community. It was a lot more fragmented, just people doing their own
Really?
things.
Oh.
And I guess like I saw like the Emperor, doing his own custom comp Marble Sports games. I also saw Spenny doing his comp, the Born Network. Like that was before I started mine, and I think those like were instrumental in making me interested into my own thing.
Oh.
And I think people knowing each other through like JMR and through other Discord servers
Mhm.
allowed the community to like come together from what became like just from what was just like people doing their own thing and doing their own like leagues themselves.
Hell yeah. I had no idea that the community was like kind of fragmented at first, honestly. I assumed there was like a bunch of like friends, honestly, just like doing stuff together, honestly, and bonding over it. I didn't know it was like kind of fragmented in that sense. That's interesting. What about you, Koskar?
Well, the fragmented stuff really makes sense for me because I started making things back in like 2019, I think. But then I didn't find the community until like mid 2020, like late, maybe early 2023, late 2022, when I was like already like fully into making KMC, which I only started
Yeah.
in like 3 years after I started making videos in the first place. So I think I discovered the community from Ramen. Actually, I think you left a comment on like one of my season 4 videos, and that led me to the
Yeah, I
QML
remember that.
server, which then
Oh
led
my
me
god.
into the greater Marvel community.
Bro, the
So
fact oh
I
sorry,
was
go.
very out of it for at least for like quite a few years of like making Marvel stuff at least.
But I remember I would like watch. I like found your channel. I remember like Vatical like recommended like in like a random chat in like QML custom comp chat. He like sent one of your video links, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty neat. I should go watch it. And the way I like knew your competition before I knew you, that's like actually crazy that you actually moved on
Yeah,
to
me too.
Discord. It's like wonderful, like actually to have people from YouTube move to Discord. It's really wonderful to
That
see.
is that is pretty funny, yeah.
I know it's like, I like wonder like man, I
It
wonder
doesn't
if like
happen that much nowadays, I think, that someone comes from their comp into the community rather than starts in the community and then makes their comp.
yeah, yeah. I like remember during like the JML days of I'm not sure Coldstrike, I don't think Coldstrike can say much about this, but Raman, you were active in JML, Joker's Marble League, right? You were active back then?
Sorta. Like I think I was a little late on the scene compared to a lot of other
Mm.
people,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was definitely there, especially like when it was really active, especially in
Yeah.
the late stages. I think like JML season 4,
Mm.
5. I was definitely there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like then the environment over there was like people watch Joker stuff and like it was such a big trend. Like the Discord comps, they were so huge back then to like active members would start their own comps. That's where like freaking my comp Mary Marble Racing started. That's where Biscuit Brawl started. That's where freaking I think Viridian League started. I think I could be wrong, but
Yep.
like that was
Yep.
like that
It
was
was
like
there.
that was like the birthplace of so many iconic custom competitions. It's like Man, like imagine if JML wasn't as popular as it was. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, wait. What server did you guys actually join first? Like which whose server? Because I
Well, I
recall.
mean, I think for me it just kind of has to be like the Marble base, like the main JMR server. And then from there, like everyone kind of broke off into their own servers. Like I remember I was in EMP server in like 2020, and then in 2021 I joined like Peskies and Spennies, and then I made my own. Actually, I made my own like in like late 2020, but yeah. So I think for me it's just like basically whoever was doing it late 2020, early 2021, and I was watching it. I was just kind of I was there. I don't think there was one single server, like a
Okay.
one single custom comp server that I would say was my first.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's fair.
Mine was definitely QML because Ramen left that comment on my video, and that's how I found Quadrillion Marble League. But I think the first time I was like, "Oh, there's a Discord server." I think I was too scared to join because I was like,
Oh
"There are so many other people that do this. I don't want to like. I'm just like one little guy.
well, just a
How
little
am I gonna?
guy. Just
No
a
one's
little
gonna
guy.
care about me." But then I
Oh,
joined, and it was all very friendly.
We
let's
do care
go.
about you.
It was nice. Thank
Uh,
you, right?
you're just little guy, Kolskor. For
I
me,
am just a little guy.
yeah, like ramen. I was marble based first, but like I'm not. I'm a new gen. If you new gen, is that the right word? Probably not new gen, but like I was like CCs were like definitely a more established thing at the time. So like, it was Joker's Marble League for me. That was very influential. I was fucking used to be called Marigolden when I was in JML. Oh my gosh, that was like a different era for me.
New timeline of the name changes.
New timeline. It's like a new timeline every time I make a new username. It's like a new timeline in an
Yeah,
altered universe. Okay. Why? How did marbles become a big interest for you? Because like it's such a niche thing. Like just pitching the idea of marble racing to someone kind of sounds interesting for sure. Not necessarily weird, but it sounds interesting. How did you guys get into it in the first place?
I
Well, if
think
I can start this
for
one. Oh no,
okay, yeah,
Raman, you
go
want to go?
ahead.
Okay, I'll go.
No, you can go.
Um, Mine was definitely JMR. I think I found
Ooh,
JMR 2017, 2018, 2017, 2018. And then I was just like, well, I want to do that
you
because it
want to
was
do
pretty
that.
cool. I want to do that. And then I started doing that. And now rest is history. It's very short, but it's just I found JMR and it's like, that's cool. I want to do it.
Hell yeah. What about you, Ramen?
I think for me, I think a lot of people would say that it was JMR first, which is understandable. And I think JMR definitely like kind of revolutionized the format and like making marble sports like sports rather
Yeah.
than just marble races. But for me, I feel like really it just goes well before that because I think I've just always been fascinated by like marble races on the internet,
Mm.
even if it's like very low budget, just simple. Release
Yeah.
the marbles with your hand, and they go
Yeah. Yeah.
down. Like I didn't care. I just watched it as a kid. I didn't really watch it for the production quality. I just watched it because it was entertaining.
Yeah.
And then like obviously like JMR was like a different level. Like when I discovered it in like 2016, 17, I like was really interested because it was like a completely different form of marble racing, but I wouldn't say it was my introduction. I think my
Mm.
introduction was just like as a small child watching videos on YouTube.
Little ramen powder. Little ramen
Yeah.
powder. Do you guys? I'm struggling to like remember this one YouTuber's name. He would like do these like like 8 teamwork racing videos and like down like a funnel course.
M&H Racing. You're
M&H
thinking of M&H
Racing.
Racing.
M&H.
M&H
It's
Racing. Oh
Yeah.
my
M&H.
gosh, that was like the
M&H was an OG for sure.
oh
One
it's
of
I
my
watch
freaking
favorite
M&H
oh
for the
it's
YouTubers.
Hot Wheels, not
freaking
for the marbles. I'll be real.
oh yeah,
I
but
like both.
I will say, like that was I remember I would stumble upon like one of his like country like world racing videos and I like watched because like oh the Philippines was in there somehow. I was like, oh I want to root for my own country. So I rooted them and if I recall correctly, they did pretty good. So I got kinda engaged because I wanted to see if the Philippines would be in more.
Nice.
I know, right? I know we're so good. And like fell into the rabbit hole of like all of their funnel racing videos. They're like it was so much fun. I remember I was a sky blue. kind of kid when I grew up. I was a sky blue kind of person. I would always prefer
I
the
was
blue
definitely a
marble.
lime and dasher, or if you're a
Of
true
course.
OG, lime green.
Of course. I remember
Lime
lime green.
green.
I remember lime green. Remember, was it Golden Viper? Wasn't there Golden Viper? Golden Viper was
Golden
good.
Viper, yes.
Freaking like
These
Yes.
names
not
ring bells. I
frosted
think
marble. How dare he? Oh my gosh.
Nah,
But like
Golden Viper was cool though.
Golden Viper was cool. He's the exception of the frosted marble propaganda. But like that was like in a way not that was like my first exposure to marbles, and then soon I remember watching the 2018 qualifiers, and I was like a team primary fan because I liked art, so I'm basic, so I liked art, so therefore team primary. And oh my gosh, I can't remember if they qualified that year or not. I'm such a fake fan. I
They
think
didn't. They,
they
they didn't
didn't.
qualify, but
They
they got
didn't.
through Momori.
They got Murray.
okay, that was
Hold on.
Mermary. That was
Mo,
Mermary.
I do you guys even remember that storyline even happened? Because I forget that happened, to be honest.
I mean, as a Team Momo fan, it's kind of hard to forget for
Kind of
me.
hard to kind of hard to forget. As a
I
Team Momo
remember. I
fan,
think it's still one of the coolest things that's happened in JMR.
it's like a
The
pretty neat.
team
It's a pretty neat
combined. It was
moment.
Sure,
really unique.
It was pretty fun.
sure,
Did you not like
sure.
Momeri? Did you not like Momeri Ramen?
Well, I mean, it was
You hate
kind of
it.
like, oh,
You
they're
hated it.
injured because sure. Anyway,
Mm.
that's another rabbit hole.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. 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 Okay.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool. I was like, this is a
As
nice moment of
individual.
solidarity of caring for your competitors. That's what I saw it. I thought was pretty cool. But anyways, oh wait, this is a good segue from like Emily chasing. Was there like a specific video and or channel that got you hooked onto the idea of custom comps and or marble racing in general?
I think my answer is a bit boring. I don't think
Go.
there's a specific video. I think like okay, if I had to maybe pinpoint one, maybe it would be the first M&H Racing's like tournament. Like he did a bunch of like really old tournaments. I think his first one's like insanely high viewed, and I think it's that one. That one was like probably my first look into like marble racing as like a proper kind of competition,
Mm-hmm.
even if it was just a one video thing. And I think that like that one sticks out to me. But
Mm.
even then, I think it's not just that. Like it's not like one video and was the wow factor and I was like hooked from there. It was like a
Yeah, yeah.
amalgamation of a bunch of things.
Mm. That's not boring. Then actually that was really boring. I'm actually falling asleep, Ramen. How dare you say that answer?
I'm so sorry.
Kolskor, what about you, Kolskor? What about you? Oh
I would also say I don't think there was a specific
my gosh.
video.
It's just so boring. I'm
I'm
joking.
sure if I like checked back 2019, 2018, 2017 JMR, there might be something, but I think it's just that I'm gonna get flamed for this. But I just think it's because I
Why?
looked at the Crazy Cat's eyes and was like, that's a really cool team and I really like them. And
Guys,
that's
oh
what
my
kept me
gosh.
Very
watching JMR.
very
And then I kind of just fell into it from there.
Yeah, yeah. And I like your Ramen judging in the background. I feel it. I feel
I'm
Ramen
judging you
judging.
for liking the
He,
Crazy Cat's
he is
eyes.
judging. I feel his judgment due to his like PFP. Through those two eyes, I
Oh
can
my
feel it. I
god.
can feel the judgment. Okay, may I ask? This is like a pre-question to my main question. Are you guys like remotely active, or have you guys tried to join other online communities aside from marbles, or no?
Ooh. Um, no, I wouldn't say so. Not in the way that the CC community is structured, because I think the CC community it's a community that's so linked together. Of
Yeah,
course, there's like offshoots. Like I'd say for the CC community is an offshoot of the wider JMR community, I'd say.
yeah, yeah, for
But it's
sure,
also
Mhm.
different at the same time. But like I think it's so linked together that it's hard to compare it to anything.
for
So I
sure.
wouldn't say so. I think maybe for this book series called Skullduggery Pleasant, I was in that community for a while, but I wouldn't say that that's anywhere close to what the CC community is like. There's not really a comparison that I can think of.
Yeah. What about you, Ramen?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just there's just nothing that I've really been nearly into. Like
Mm.
I haven't been into like any other fandom nearly to the extent as I've been in this one. Like as Kolskor said, like I think the CC community is very tight knit because it's not
Yeah,
a huge community. Like there's not a whole lot of people who do what we do.
yeah,
And also because like JMR is like something that everyone kind of is familiar with, if not like still watches and really likes. It's just kind of like a very central like focus point for everyone to come through. Whereas I feel like for me, like I've been, I mean, I've like joined Discord servers for other interests I've had, like object shows.
uh,
Um, but like I haven't been nearly like as embedded in those communities. I wouldn't even say I'm like really in those communities. I'm just like a casual
ooh,
enjoyer and like
okay.
pop in from time to time.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, just nothing really has even come close for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel so chronically online now. You guys' answer. I'm in like how many communities? I'm in
Yeah,
like the
you're in
Marvel
everything.
community. I'm in the freaking Eurovision community. I am in the live series community. It's so bad. I need to stop being more online. But like this leads to the main question. Like, what was your first impression of the custom tom community? It'll be different for ramen because, like you said, it was kind of fragmented when you did start out. So I'm curious to hear your answer, ramen. What would you both say?
Kolskor, you want to say this first?
Okay. I guess I can start because I can talk about more what the CC community is now as a first impression. Um, Let me think. I thought it was really nice it was really nice and welcoming. Like no one was really mean. Like it's hard. I guess we don't really have mean people here. I think
Yeah, yeah.
so. I'd say it was really nice. It was very welcoming.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, that's I don't really know what else to say. As a first impression, that's really like it.
mm.
But like hold on, I'm struggling to find words to say what I need
Oh, it's
to
okay.
say.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's okay.
Raman, you can continue. Then if I think of what I was gonna say, then you
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
say
gonna
it
go.
afterwards.
Okay.
Ramen, you go.
So like even if it was like quite fragmented at first, um I also like kind of feel the same way. Like everyone was really nice and like really like welcoming and supportive of each other's work. I think
Oh yeah.
especially between creators, I always felt a sense of mutual respect, especially like when I got like a couple seasons of my own competition under my belt. This isn't really first impressions anymore, but like it still applies.
It's okay. Go.
Um
Yeah.
like I really felt like I could appreciate other people who did the same thing a lot more, and I feel like they did the same for me. And even when starting out, I feel like everyone was very like open to understanding that as someone who's just doing these videos at home by themselves, there are going to be personal limitations. There's not going to be a huge like quality from day one, but like everyone is still like open to encouraging each other and supporting each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really glad that's just always kind of been a thing, even from the start.
Mm, love that. I will say, for me personally, I'm like the type of person who like overthinks whatever they say when I'm in a new environment. Like I was very shy, but like as I got more and more settled in, it was very nice, very welcoming. Of course, Cold Cry, I agree with what you said. Essentially, all both of you actually. It was a very like I've been in many online communities, like more than I can count. Good lord, but like this one, like the CC community has something really, really special with like how tightly knit it is as a community. It's not perfect. Like no community is perfect, but like this
Yeah,
is
nothing's perfect.
yeah, but this is something very special. Did you find the word Kolskor? Did you find the
I did remember what I was gonna say.
go, go,
Um,
go?
I do think it's kind of like what you said, Flora, where it's because like I said, I was a bit scared to join QML at the start because it's like all these people are like, what if they're like Uber fans or something, and they're like they're like, what's the what's the word? I lost the word again.
No.
They're like
Yeah.
they're like super into it, and I'm really like not into it. I'm
Mm.
like I do like this thing as like a little hobby of mine rather than like a big thing. But no, it's not that at all. Everyone's doing it as like a little hobby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And the fact that
because
it is all hobbyists, I think helps because no one's like there's no there is like some level of standard, but like no one really cares that
Oh yeah,
much if you like say with like graphics. No one really cares if you have graphics or not. It's still easy to understand what's going on.
for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I think generally like the individualistic nature of like what everyone does is like it makes people not put too much pressure onto other people for what they're making, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, but
Mm,
also the amount of people doing the same thing makes everyone want to do better
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
because
like
there's so
healthy
many people doing it.
competition.
It
Yeah.
is for sure. Okay. We cannot, with both of you here, we cannot ignore the fact that both of you do run very well-made custom comps. And notably, a nice link is that both of you run both, or at least have run both an individual competition and a team competition. So let me ask you both right now. What made you want to run both kinds of competitions?
Okay, I guess I can start here. So for me, I mean, I think it started my competition QML Quadrilla Marble League. It started as just the individual competition, individual Quadrilla
Mm,
Marble League, and it started off in late 2020, non-filmed, just me and like I wanted 16 marbles to do events, and it I mean like I basically had to like scour through as like my collection and make sure I had like 16 remotely slightly different marbles that just barely could be like told apart. And like you can probably
yeah,
tell if you've watched like, that tournament. Like some of the marbles look really similar, but
they
they're
do.
like just about different enough where like you can kind of tell them apart. Like I really
Yeah.
did not have much choice back then, but I didn't really care because it wasn't like televised and I wasn't doing it for anyone but myself.
Mm,
Um, and then I only transitioned to the team competition after I decided maybe I wanted to like try some videos and try to like show this to other people and share it with other people. But then after
mhm.
that, I was like, well, I also like these individuals and I don't want to abandon them, so why not just do both? And well, that's that. Just been doing both.
Hell yeah. Kolskor?
Okay, so like I said, I started making videos in quotation marks because they weren't really anything other than me filming myself racing marbles, and that was literally it. Back in like 2019 about, and that was I guess technically most of that was individual because if you watch those when they were still around, they were like Ramen says, it was like the five different marbles that I owned racing, and that's literally it
Mm,
for a bit. But if we skip to KMC,
time skip.
so let's just skip over all the random stuff I did before then. KMC is an individual comp simply because I only had individuals of interesting marbles. I did not
Mm,
have enough um, marbles of the interesting marbles I had in order to make a team comp. Like if you think Black Rose, Anchor, Hive, Derek, those were all single marbles that I had, right? And
mhm.
then, like Ramen says, I got attached to that, and even when I got more marbles, I didn't want to just abandon them because I'd been using them for so long, and they were special to me now. So there's that. So that's the individual side. But for the team side, I made that because that's what everyone else was doing, and I wanted to try my hand at it. And I think with that, that's with KML that came out well with a team comp. And then there's also the collision leagues I made, which are technically team comps, but those I made for the exact opposite reason of KML, because I wanted to make something that no one else was making. So I made the collision leagues, which is like every event is collision. It's like a normal, like a football league or whatever,
Mm.
or a sports league. So that's why I made individual and team comps.
Okay. I okay. I've been really curious about something for a while now, because like in I am a digital comp person, so I cannot speak for how really hard it is to like run a IRL competition. But may I ask, like, is it? I have like this little like assumption in my head. Is it true that running an individual competition is like even a little bit easier than running a team competition on because there's just less marbles, or is it like no difference at all?
I would say it's easier.
How so?
Like
I
not
think it's
much easier.
easier.
It's most of the same, but not having to deal with team marbles makes it a lot easier, I think.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah,
on that aspect. But every other aspect is the same.
yeah, I think it's like slightly easier, but not that much easier. Assuming like you're just putting like the same amount of effort into the individual and the teams generally. Um, I think the one thing about individual comps is that whether they're a single type of event or different types of events, they're all individual events. There's no team events. And I think generally speaking,
Yeah.
team events are harder to think of like good ideas that are like exciting as individual events. I feel like generally most people like doing individual events more because I think they're just generally easier to make good. But with the
Yeah.
team competitions, obviously most people, I'm pretty sure pretty much every team competition does a mix of team and individual events.
Oh yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
the I guess the added diversity introduces more things you have to be creative for and therefore a little bit more difficult. But I think like in terms of just the rest of the stuff, I think it's pretty similar. Like I guess with teams you have to also like tell the marbles apart if you're trying to do that. But like I don't think that's like a terribly hard part of the process.
Okay.
Hmm.
I see. For honestly, for digital comps, it's like they're just like a matter of like, oh, it's a file, or oh, it's a PNG, or it's like a click away. So like, for me, when I ran my many competitions, it didn't really feel like there was a difference. But like, I'm not one to speak. Like, like I can't say the same. It's definitely not the same for IRL competitions. Must be a lot easier. Oh yeah, how do you guys tell the difference between the marbles themselves? Because they all look the same to me, and like you guys like
It's pretty
differentiate them so
easy if you're
easily.
paying attention.
How so?
It's pretty easy if you're paying attention, except with like some solid color marbles look the exact same to me, and I can't tell them apart.
That makes
Yeah, I think
sense.
for the vast majority of my teams, like eventually you've just seen those marbles long enough where like you just recognize certain patterns in them if they
Mm.
have like swirls and stuff, and then that it's just really easy. Like it's a lot harder if you're just seeing them on video and you're not getting like great angles and you can't like turn them in your hand. But if you can like turn them in your hand and you can like look at them up close, it's really easy. For solid colored marbles, obviously it's a lot harder. I'm a bit lucky that like my few solid color teams all have like very faint like patches of like slightly darker or lighter elements, and that's what I use. It's a lot harder still. I have to like really like look closely, but I'm lucky that I do have that, and like it's not like completely exactly the same.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This might sound very mean because like I'm essentially about to ask for you to pick your favorite child. But hypothetically, if a guy named Floyd were to ask you, are you more attached to your
Yes.
individual roster of marbles or your team roster of marbles more? Who are you more attached to, if any? Or do you not have a preference at all?
Well, the problem for me is that this isn't a question for me because I've made 8 seasons of individual marbles and 1 season of team marbles.
Oh, that's oh.
So it's really not a competition. So this
I really
question's not
wondered.
interesting for me. So Ramen, you might have a more interesting answer than me.
Ramen, take the stage. Take the stage, John. Take the stage.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I do love both. Both I'm talking about individual QML and team QML. I'm not counting the QMGP roster because that tournament hasn't started yet.
Oh
It
yeah,
will, but it hasn't started yet. Just
it
my
will.
main two ones that I've actually done.
Hmm.
I definitely think if I had to choose, it would be the team roster. I think it's just generally more well thought out in terms of the theme. It has more
Mm.
diversity in the marbles, and generally the team competition is my main one. And it's the one that people care about more. And so I would say that, but like at the same time, the individual competition's my OG. I still like the marbles in it. Even if the marbles themselves are quite similar in look, a lot of them, I still like they're endearing to me, and like I can't like not like them. So
Of
yeah,
course. You gotta love all your children, you know. Okay,
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
you gotta love all your children.
Even if
Give
some of
spread
them
all the
are,
love, but like just secretly pick a favorite somewhere, you know. You don't say it out loud though, but just like you secretly have a favorite. Oh
Wait,
wait,
I thought you were gonna
maybe
ask
look like
me. I
that.
thought you were gonna ask me to pick like a favorite team, and that I
oh
just can't do.
oh,
I just don't
do you
have
want
I
that.
me to?
agree.
Aw, dang it.
I
What
just don't. Like, I mean,
that's
like, I guess there are some teams that are more iconic than others because they've done
mm,
more. They're more like they've achieved more. They've like represented my comp in Marble Invites, for
Of
example.
course, of
But
course, of
like,
course.
I really can't pick like a single one or two that I would pick above the rest. Like, I really just like them all.
Is it
I
really
think it's
that?
think of it. I,
Yeah, go, go,
I
go.
think it's think about it like this. So like when you're watching your marble team in JMR and they don't do well, you get like mad slash sad about it, right? I
Yeah.
get mad slash
Yeah.
sad about it whenever any of my marbles don't do well. But someone's got to take
So
last place. So like,
Someone's gonna get last.
you're
yeah,
always less sad,
They're
no
always
matter
happy
I'm
what.
and
always,
sad.
but I'm also happy because other marbles are doing well, right?
Exactly. You're
So it
just in
balances out.
limbo. It does balance out.
Yeah,
Are you guys like
it's an.
generally against having a favorite in your competition, or do you just not
I
care?
think so. I
Why?
think so.
Why?
Well, because I don't think you should pick favorites. It's like a teacher picking a favorite child in their
Ooh,
class. That's what
child,
I think.
child in class.
But like, you can have favorites. I'm not gonna ban you from liking things more than others. But like, I just think whenever you're thinking of it that way, it doesn't help.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ramen.
Yeah, I think I'm more neutral in it. Like, I kind of agree on Kolskor. Like, I think it's more ideal to be completely neutral. But I think if you if you're someone that I can trust, like, will clearly not like rig your competition and still treat everything fairly, I don't really mind if people have favorites. It doesn't really detract from the competition for me. Like,
Mm,
but I think if I had to choose, like, I would like I personally, I don't think I'll ever really have a single favorite for my own stuff, and I don't think
yeah, yeah.
um like I'd prefer if people didn't.
Actually, I'm gonna ban everyone who to have a favorite. I'm gonna ban that. Okay, it's gonna be a law in the marble sports world. Okay, you guys ready? All right. So, because I'm obviously gonna be president of the marble world for sure, right? Yes, yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Glad we agree. Okay. So you guys have done a lot of marble sports comp running. That sounds better. Marble sports comp running. What advice would you give to someone who is running either an individual competition for the first time or a team comp for the first time? What would you recommend them? What advice would you give them? What would you say? What would you say?
um, I'd say don't feel like you have to run a team comp just because that's what most other people are doing.
Yes. Okay.
Like, if you want to run an individual comp, it's just as fun. It's just as rewarding. There's no
Mm,
reason that you should do one over the other.
for sure. I love that. Cause like honestly,
Yeah.
I think I think like what matters most is that you're having a good time running it, and like if it means to have only
Definitely.
an individual marble only, not teams, then go for it. What's stopping you? Like no one's gonna judge you. People still like them as much as team comps, in my opinion, and like it's just as
I
fun to
agree.
watch. Yeah. For you, Ramen, what about
Yeah,
you?
I totally agree with what you guys both said. I think generally when giving advice uh to running a marble competition, there's like advice you can give to make you enjoy the process more, and also advice that you can give to make your content, like, I guess, better in my eyes.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
have kind of touched on the first point. Like, I definitely think like you should find as much a way as possible as enjoying it, and I definitely think I agree with Cole's score. Like, running an individual comp can just be just as, if not more, rewarding than a team comp.
Mm,
I think just some advice generally, like, not particular to individual or team, just applies for both, and no
yeah,
matter what medium you use. I think creating original like event ideas is a great thing to do, like, because I think a lot of competitions like to mimic either JMR or other competitions events, and like, totally fair, like there are some great stuff out there and I totally get wanting to mimic some of that, but I
mm,
think to make your own stuff stand out, you gotta like come up with your own ideas, and if you can make them into like staples of your competition that people can know, oh yeah, that event is like, that's a classic of that competition. Like, I think
Yeah,
that can really do wonders for your competition's identity.
for
So I think
sure.
that's my number one
I
yeah, I
agree with
definitely
that
agree
point
with
as
that.
well. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with like following the crowd and like doing whatever you want, but I think building your own identity can like be so fulfilling to like making you stand out more, you know? It's like it's kind of like your why one could watch your competition because like it may help you make you stand out. But then again,
Exactly.
if it's not possible, then do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you happy. Just like that's
Yeah,
my that's
really, the number one suggestion should be that just do
exactly.
what
Do
you
whatever
feel
you
like
want is
doing.
Do
literally
what
my
you
channel
want.
motto.
That's so cheesy. Yeah, I hate cheese. Okay, I think that brings
I
us to
love
the
you.
halfway point of this podcast. Let's go off to the middle segment game. Woo! And welcome back to Marble Lounge. We are now for the middle segment game, that being the blind ranking. So, Kolskor and Ramen will be presented with a custom comp team one by one, and after each reveal, you'll have to place it somewhere in the ranking from 1 to 10. The catch is that once you choose a spot, it is permanent and you won't know what's coming after. So hopefully you don't put your favorite team like somewhere like I don't know, last or something, I don't know. So we will have Ramen's and Cool Scores rankings on screen for you watching so you guys can follow along. So after the ranking is done, we will have you, the audience, vote for which guest has the better list and who is the, I guess, winner. Whoever wins the podcast, you can win a podcast apparently. You're gonna go medal, you know. So yeah. So I want to
I
remind
get
you,
like a
you're
gold
aiming, you're
star
aiming for the
emailed to
cool.
me.
You're aiming for this is about coolest teams, not about the best performing teams. Okay, best performing
So
team.
the
Okay,
one I
okay.
liked the most.
Cool
So
teams,
the
the
one
one
I like the most.
like the most, not best performing. So team number one
Okay.
is Team Antimatter from
Team
Azalea's Comp
Antimatter.
Trio Marble Championship. I forgot. TMC, either way, TMC. Where do they go in your
Ooh,
ranking? Team Antimatter.
this is hard. I have so many spots. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him number 7.
Ooh, 7.
So pretty
All
low
right.
down, but space so I can put things lower if I when they come up.
Yeah,
I think number
I
7
think
for
I'll
Team
go
Antimatter is
one
good.
higher. I think I'll go 6. Like I like their
6.
theme. Um, their marbles are pretty cool. It's just that I think there's a lot of great teams. I
Oh
think
yeah.
6 is a nice safe placement.
Yeah, I'm also not the
Mm.
biggest fan of teams, so that's why they're a
Oh
bit
yeah.
lower for me.
But they're pretty cool team, to be fair. They're pretty cool team. They're pretty
Yeah,
unique.
yeah.
Number 2, Ultraviolet from the Bohr Network by Spenny.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Where do they go on your rankings?
And I go.
Yeah, Ramen.
I'm gonna put them number 3. I really like
Ooh,
them.
3.
Uh, they're just
All right.
really they're just really formidable in their name, and also like I think their performances make them formidable. I know it's
Oh
not
yeah.
about performance, but I think that makes them cooler.
Yeah.
And their
All
marbles.
right.
I mean, their marbles are
I'm
pretty
conti-
similar to Matter.
They do. That's
I'm
true.
continuing. I'm continuing the trend of going one below Ramen. I'm putting Ultraviolets at number 4.
Are you,
I just haven't really watched much TBN. I haven't seen them much, so I don't really have
mm,
that much.
but
And
you think
I think their team name is good, but like I think there's better personally.
okay, playing it safe. Number 3,
Yeah, playing it safe.
the honeycombs from Tour de Endurance. Where do they go on your
Okay.
rankings?
Hmm. I'm sorry, Angus. I love
Oh,
you,
oh.
but I think
Love
they're
you
gonna
also.
have to go 10. I think
Ooh.
it's a B team, and I think B teams, like we all know, the running joke that they're just overused by like everyone,
No, you're not. It's
and
not wrong, honestly. Yeah.
I think like I don't know. There's a lot of good teams, and I don't know if there's gonna be one that I'd want to put under the honeycombs. Like I don't hate them. I just think they're a B team. They kind of have to go 10 for me.
Cool score.
So this is awkward because I'm also putting them number 10.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Angus, but B teams are like the easiest team to rank last in a blind ranking because they're a B team.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Like
that and like mid
there's just more
teams.
interesting teams. Like they're not bad. They're not especially great.
Yeah,
There's
Mm.
just more
Angus has
interesting
other
stuff.
great teams too. It's
He
just
does.
that it's the honeycomb.
TDE, pretty good roster. It's like you could like
I
rank any
agree.
mint team last as well because they're just kind of basic. If they just minty maniacs marbles as
Yeah,
well.
it's just a basic team.
Number 4, Rainbows from Marble Sports Games by the Emperor. The
I'm
silence.
gonna go 9. I think
Ooh.
I like their marbles, but I think the name is a bit meh. I like their individual marbles too,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I just think I would like most other teams. I like their name
During
more than
Pride
the
Month,
rainbows.
Yeah,
Kind of fucked
They're
up.
also going 9 for
Kind of
me.
fucked up.
We're
They
not
just
in
took
front.
10
During
out.
Pride Month.
It's,
During Pride
it's
Month.
not Pride Month.
During Pride Month. During Pride
You
Month.
said this earlier in VC too. It's not Pride.
During Pride Month. What?
Stop lying.
What? Number five. Number
Anyway, yeah, they're
five.
also 9 for
Number
me.
five. During Pride Month. Number five. The Spices from JBL Cup.
The who?
Spices.
The Spices.
The
Oh, the
Spices.
Spices.
Where do they go on your
Okay.
rankings?
Maybe I'm on my hater arc, but I'm
I'm
gonna
also
go
on my
number
hater rock.
8.
They're going 8 for me as
Um.
well.
Oh no.
So wait, do we both have the same like 8, 9, 10?
Do
Yeah,
I
we
think we
you?
do. This
do.
they're saying 8, 9, 10.
Oh my gosh, you do.
Yeah.
That's
I think
funny.
I regret putting the rainbows not. I probably would put the
I would put the
I think
rainbows
I
ahead of
probably would
spices
put
if I
I would
could
put
remove
rainbows
it.
ahead of spices, but it's too late now. The rainbows are stuck
Yeah.
in 9. I think the
Tragic.
spices are, I don't know. Like I don't hate their theme. It's kind of unique, but I think that the name itself is a little just
Spices.
one note.
Spices.
I'm kind of regretting my team antimatter at 7 because I thought Flora was going to give
Yeah,
us
I
better
think even my
teams.
6 was better than yours.
got him. I got him. Number six.
surely, surely the next 5 will all be great teams.
Number six. The Yuri Yappers from JCC by Lily. The Yuri Yappers.
Oh god, this one's so good. I love this
During
team.
Pride Month? My gosh.
I said I liked them.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it.
Bro stuck to the script.
I'm stuck to the script. Where do they go for
All
you
right.
two? Where do they go?
I'm gonna put them number 5, just below ultraviolets. So actually no. Maybe they need to be third. Because otherwise I have a top 3 open and then a 6th spot.
Ooh,
I'm gonna put them at 3. I'm gonna put them at
there.
3. I'm gonna put them just above ultraviolets. I think they're a really funny team and also really unique. No one has Yuri or Yappers in their team name. I think it's great.
Yeah,
Very unique.
I
Very
think
unique team.
okay. I'm gonna put them number 4. I like them. They're funny. They're silly. They're in the spirit of the competition, in my opinion. They're not my
Yeah.
favorite. I really like their marbles too. Like they're just like normal translucent
They
pink-ish,
are.
but like
Hmm.
that shade of like pinkish magenta-ish. Like it's quite nice to me. It's not my favorite. It's a little unserious, but like
A
I
little.
kind of like it.
A little.
It's very okay. It's very unserious,
There you
but
go.
like
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I enjoy
Okay.
them. I enjoy rooting for them when I watch Jousting Champions Clash.
That's
But yeah,
you.
I think number 4 is reasonable.
Okay.
I totally
Numbers.
understand why they're polarizing for people though.
I understand, but I love them. My little Yuri team, and I love them. Okay. Number seven. Prism Pathfinders from MCC by
Oh,
Shimmer. Prism Pathfinders. Where do they rank among the 10? Do they go below or up Yuri Yappers? Where do they go?
I was thinking there was gonna be a QML team and a KMC marble here, but now I'm starting to doubt that.
What?
I don't know.
What?
He
I'm
might
gonna put
throw us
Prism
in for a loop
Pathfinders
later
at
on.
5. They're a good team,
Oh,
and I like
five.
MCC a lot. I think MCC has a lot of great team names. I
For
think their
sure.
logo is really clever with like the light prism thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna put them at number 5. So I have my 1 and 2 spots open. I don't want to put them above Yuri Yappers. I'm gonna put them at 5.
Okay. Ramen?
I'm also gonna put them at 5. We're agreeing a
Ooh.
lot
Same
more than I
person.
thought.
Okay.
Similar
Okay.
opinions, I
May I
think.
ask, what are your free numbers right now for these last
I
three
got
teams?
1, 2, and 6.
1, 2, 6,
I
Ramen?
believe I have 1, 2, and 7.
You believe? I gave you a
Yeah,
template, but
yeah.
I gave
I
you
think the
you
only
believe.
difference is we have Yuri Yappers and Ultraviolet swapped, and then I have Team Antimatter at 7. Ramen's got them at 6.
Yeah, everything is
It was
you
the
loose.
same.
guys are twinning. You guys are twinning.
We
Okay.
are
Yeah.
twinning.
Number 8. Tectonic Shifters from Mid's Pursuit Party by Mid. Tectonic Shifters.
Kolskor, I'll let you go first.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna put him at 6. I'm really
Ooh.
hoping there's nothing that I really don't like in these last 2. So, because I don't really like Tectonic Shifters, I'll be honest. I like Tectonic Shift as an idea, but I don't think the team name's incredible. I
Mhm.
do think
Yeah.
they're good. I think I like them at 6, but they're
Yeah.
definitely not going in my 1 or 2 spot.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm on my hopium mark for the last
Hopium,
2.
Mark. Hopium.
This is probably gonna be the biggest disagreement. I'm gonna put them at number one. I am
Ooh,
putting them at numero uno.
is it the
Let
Momo
me.
marble? Is it the Momo marble bias or
It's not
something?
just that.
Okay.
Well, okay. Firstly, they're from Mid's Pursuit Party. They're my favorite team of the competition. They're peacock marbles, my favorite marble type. Love those marbles, green with blue and yellow. Perfect.
Uh
I
huh.
think the theme is really cool. I think the name is really well done, actually. Like, I think I
Hmm.
really like their name. I think it
I
just
agree.
works. It's not too long or complex, but it suits the theme well. It's nice and fun to say. They look great. I wish they were performing better. I also need to catch up a little Mid's Pursuit Party, but I think they're a great. I think he really cooked with that name, and they're my favorite team in the comp, and they're gonna go number one for me.
Let's go. Okay.
That's got to be the disagreement that
So
people decide on who like if
Coke
this.
has 1 and 2 left. Ramen has 2 and
Yeah, when
7.
people are judging our things, it's just gonna be based on how they feel about the tectonic shifters,
And
probably.
also the team
Tectonic
that I put
Shifter.
in 102 and you put it 7.
Well,
Yeah,
Kolskor.
you're right.
Okay. So the number 9 team is the Black Roses from KMC and Marble Invites. The Black.
Am I right about one being a QML team, one being a
I
KFC team?
think
Well, this is going
I
number
think
one
he
for me. That's not an argument. Like
Black
even if the team afterwards is like the most goated team ever, they're not going above a KMC marble for me. It's just not happening.
Black Rose slash Black Roses.
oh no.
Black Rose is going number one. I'm turning it to Black Rose.
So
I don't know why you said Black
you
Roses.
guys got my trick.
What
You
is
guys
this?
got my trick. KML team's last. You guys got that.
Black Rose.
Okay.
Black Rose is definitely number one for me.
Ramen loves the Black
This
Rose.
is
Ramen loves Black
this is
Rose.
terrible for me.
It's
This is awful for me
it's you either put Black
because
Rose or your
because
Black Rose or your
Black Rose
child.
would go number one out of everything so far
Yeah.
because it's my favorite KMC marble. It's just one
Hmm.
of my favorite marbles in general.
Yeah.
They're so cool. They're
They are.
peak.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
However, I know the next one's gonna be a QML team, and one of these to go at number seven.
Maybe I'm lying. Who knows? I could be lying, Ramen. Who
You
knows?
could be
Maybe I
you
could.
could be okay. I think I'll put I think it'd be d- an incredible throw if I put Black Rose at number seven and the last one isn't one of my teams. So I'm sorry in advance to whichever one of my teams is gonna go in seven. It should go one or two or just one really. But in case it's not one of my teams, I'm putting Black Rose in second. If it was another KMC marble, they'd most likely be going in seventh. But Flora, you've played me like a fiddle. You know that. You know like a fiddle.
I didn't even just
Rather than think
happen.
about it, the QML team could be the Amber Animals, and it's boring and goes number 7, and it's fine.
It's
Hey,
his
hey,
shit, his
no Amber Animals.
children. Don't talk about his child
No,
like that. How dare you?
unbelievable. I
Okay,
can't believe you'd say that.
okay.
No, I've kept my number 2 spot open for you, Ramen. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
The number 10 team. Drum roll, please. The Nickel Knights from Kujula Marble League. The Nickel Knights.
Oh my
Okay,
word.
okay. I'm fine with the Nickel Knights at number 2. I wouldn't put them number 2 if I was like had. I would put them like number 5 if I had
I'll take
agency,
that.
but
You
I'll
can take
take
that.
I'll
number
take that.
2. I'm fine with Nickel Knights at number 2. I think their name is a really clever use of alliteration that doesn't use the same
Same
letter.
letter. Yeah, I
I
agree.
like
Thank you.
Knights
Thank you.
as an ending name. I literally have a marble and a team that are based off Knights. I like
Mm.
Nickel. I'm literally a chemistry student. Nickel's an
Oh, that's
element.
true. That's true.
They have good uniforms. Like overall, they're just a solid team. Well, unless you look at their performances. But I'm happy with them at number 2, even if I wouldn't put them there. And like if I had if this wasn't blind.
That's fair. So, Raman, how are you feeling with your
Well, I guess
decision?
I'm
How are you
stuck with
feeling?
number seven. I'm so sorry. I have
You,
been played like an absolute
your
They
poor
would go number one.
child. Your poor child,
They would go
Raman.
number one if I
I,
had
You should have
agency, but
this
I
is why.
don't.
should have
So
put tectonic shifters at 7th. That's what you should have done.
Actually,
well, no, because
it's a lose
tectonic shifters,
lose.
like I didn't know there was gonna like I think tectonic shifters, like they're still easily three and like it would be kind of close. with Black Roses. I'd put Black Roses 2, Tectonic Shifters 3 if I had agency.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think everything in my ranking is good except for the Nickel Knights placement,
Become
which is
nice.
terrible. I'm
Well,
so sorry.
okay, viewers, now you know both of their lists. So go to the community tab of the Marble Lounge page and vote for your favorite team ranking, Ramen or Kolskor. Whoever gets the highest percent after like I don't know how like a couple days, they will get bragging rights, the best reward of all over the other person. And so,
Can I have
Let's
that
go.
can I have that like little PNG of the star that says "Your did it" if I win?
oh yeah, sure, sure.
See, if people see, here's the thing: if people vote for call scores, that likely means they like the Nickel Knights,
Does
because
it?
like that's
It
like
also
one of
means they
two
don't
teams
like the
that
tectonic
massively.
shifters. This is basically versus. This is tectonic shifters versus Nickel Knights. This is what
This
this
is this
is.
Yeah,
is
but like
this is
tectonic
true.
shifters are great, but like
This,
it's my babies.
it's your
Like
baby. That's true. That's true.
I
That's true.
also think them being like so terrible, like I know they're like awful, but like I think that just makes them more endearing to me.
they
Like
are
I
they.
want them to do well. Like they are iconic for being awful, and that is a plus in my eyes.
Mm.
Like I don't want them to keep being bad, but like because they have been so bad, they're just kind of like iconic.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Okay,
agree.
that's all for the middle segment. We're about 50 minutes into recording. We need to pick up the pace desperately. So let's get on to our final
We only
topic
got
of
like
the
one more
day.
section, right?
One more section, yeah. Cut to that, editor. Woo! Welcome back to the Marble Lounge. We're now in our final section of this video. That being about motivation and what keeps these two running their competition. So, both of you, Mr. Ramen, Mr. Kolskor,
Like,
what motivates you to keep hosting season after season? What keeps you pushing through?
well, on my planning thing, the only dot point I wrote down was I want to see what happens, and that's not all of it. So I guess I got to think on the spot here. Um, I just really like it. It's just fun.
Really?
Genuinely, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it, and it's
Oh
fun, so
yeah.
I do it.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's genuinely it. It's fun.
I think pretty much everyone who does it consistently is a huge fan of their own competition. Like I feel like I'm one of, if not just my biggest fan of my own competition. That sounds really
Of course.
narcissistic, but
Of course. Of course.
um, like I feel like you just have to really like it to keep wanting to do it, to keep wanting to see what happens. Like Kolskor said, like I want to see what happens. I want to see who wins. I want to see
Yeah.
the storylines that emerge, and I just like the competition. And I think aside from that, it's also like I think of course like you shouldn't just do it for other people's validation, but I think other people's validation naturally helps. Like it's everyone likes hearing from other people that you've done a good job or
Yeah.
that they really enjoyed what you made. Like
Yeah,
I think people would be lying if they said that that wasn't a factor at all.
For sure.
Even if I wouldn't
Definitely.
say
I
it's my
agree.
main factor, and I don't think it should be.
Definitely. So in that case, are the competitors themselves, the marbles, are they like part of the reason you want to keep going? Because like they're children. You want to see them compete. Are they like part of the reason why you still keep on pushing your competition, or is it not the case? If that makes sense.
Roman.
Well, for me, yeah, the answer is just yes, like just straight up. Like I think, especially after you've spent like 2 or 3 seasons, you just kind of become like attached to them, and
Oh
they've
yeah,
like built like franchise like histories
they
beyond
do.
just being like a concept. Um,
Yeah,
and I feel like that really just helps you like associate memories with them, or like just like feel more towards them than what like someone new to the competition would feel. And I feel
for
like
sure.
yeah, for that reason, it's a huge reason for why I'd like to keep going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The competitors play a huge factor. Like, well, yeah, the competitors play a huge factor. Like, I like to make like there's like the dino recaps. I like to make my own recaps for my own comp,
Yeah.
which where I talk about if the if the competitors are good or bad, and then I make fun of them or I like praise them, and
Mm,
then that adds to it even more because
yeah.
like every season I write up a paragraph about him, and it's just like it's really fun to do that. So the competitors are definitely a huge part of it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that's really wholesome because like you go in like a nice little attachment to these like imaginary competitors. I think that's very nice to like have. So, what's like something you still haven't accomplished about your CC that keeps you like going, if any at all? Is there like a milestone, if anything, or like anything you want to do in particular that you want to do? What? I said you want to do like five times that sentence. Wait. Is there like anything that you really want to do with your CC but haven't gotten to yet?
Um, I'll stop because I have a boring answer. I wouldn't say it's anything specific I haven't accomplished, but I always want to like keep making things better or just keep producing better
Hell
things
yeah.
that I and other people enjoy.
I love
But
that.
yeah, that's probably what that's probably like that's what I want to keep accomplishing. Just making better stuff, making fun stuff.
Love that for you. Ramen?
Yeah, I think I have something specific in mind. So I think one thing that I definitely want to do as like a next step for my competition in general is do more for like set design and like stadium decoration and really just like kind of have like a cool looking set that can like increase the immersion of
Yeah.
like a season. I think that because like I think that's an element of custom comps that that have become more like popular to like focus on as of late. Like I feel like early on people didn't really care because also it's quite difficult. But like I think with competitions like Wax Marble Clash, where he really like puts a lot of effort into
Mm,
his stadium designs and his
Yeah.
sets, especially like you can see with Marble Invites.
for
It's
sure.
beautiful, and I think like that's something that I want to kind of try to do because I also think that is just it's another thing that can like make each season kind of feel unique from each other rather
Mm,
than all being like a similar because I like keeping like a similar roster of events from season to season, but I think having each season have its own fresh coat of paint would be a great idea. So yeah, I think that that's my next step that I'm aiming to do.
I love that for the
Set
both of
design
you.
is a
Set
big
design.
thing that I haven't
Set
really been
design.
able to do.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
which is
it's
like
also quite
fair.
difficult for me because I live in like a fairly small apartment, but like I think there's
Mm,
always stuff that can be done. In
for
general,
sure.
I really feel like there's always something that you can do to make some part of your competition a little bit better. And that's like that's what that's my mindset.
I don't know why, but like, I just suddenly remember like the little snakes you drew and just stuck on to the Kujula Towers ramen for the Venomous
Yeah,
Vipers
that was
hosting
so
season.
adorable.
Those are really cute. I love that.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
for the final question of this for this episode, looking ahead a few years, where do you hope your competition will be? Where do you hope? Like, where do you want to see it in the future?
I guess I'll start because Ron wasn't saying anything. Um, I for one, I hope I'm still doing it. In the next few years, I'm gonna have to really like focus way more on uni and stuff.
Yeah,
So I hope I'm still doing it at least. I hope that I still have my guys. I haven't lost anyone
yeah.
again. That was sad. But
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
really hope I still have all my
Those are
guys.
no.
I hope I've like I hope it's better than what it is now. At least maybe I'll be able to do some more set design stuff. I haven't really been able to do that just because of my situation with how I build
Oh yeah.
things.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I hope it's something that I can that in a few years and then a few years later I'll be able to look on that and be proud of, as well as like
Hell yeah.
still being existent
Hell
is the
yeah.
main one that.
For sure. For sure. Ramen?
Yeah, I think it's basically the exact same answer as Kolskor. It's a bit boring, but like I feel the exact same way. Like I'm actually almost done with my university. Like I
Oh
graduate next year, so
my
really for me it's a
gosh.
lot more uncertain. Like I really don't know how many more seasons I'll be doing. I don't like know that I'm definitely gonna stop soon. It's just like I'm just taking it one season at a time.
For
I'm
sure.
pretty sure I'll do one more season, and after that I'll
Okay.
evaluate. Will I do one season and then keep going and from there? But
Yeah.
yeah, assuming I am still doing it.
Is
Um I think I just want to be able to like see a progression over the years because
Oh yeah.
I think my competition has progressed a lot from season 1 to season 5 of Team QML and individual QML season 1 to season 6. But I obviously can see
Mm-hmm.
like lots more room for improvement as well. I think basically every competition has lots more room for improvement, um, despite being great. So yeah, as I said, like I think there's always something that you can do to elevate it to the next level, and that's something that after 2, 3 seasons time, I want to see that progression.
That's wonderful. That's like seeing your improvement and like how you handle it over time and like getting to like see all of that on YouTube. Like I can't even get a full season out on YouTube yet. I can't imagine how wonderful that must feel to just like see how much you've improved and how much you've grown to these marbles over time. That sounds
Pretty
very good.
crazy that you can like if you had access to all of my videos since like 2018, you could pretty accurately plot the progression of my life over those
Really?
past 8 years, like as a general case.
Mm. Well,
So
I think that's gonna wrap us up for
there
this
could be
first
something like that.
episode. Thank you so much, Kolskor, for being here. It's been Jen such a good time just
It
chatting with
was
you
so
guys
fun.
about
It was
TCs.
very fun.
You know, this
I
was awesome.
hope you
Thank
guys
you
had
so much
Yeah,
for hosting us.
thank you so much.
to sign us off. Kolskor, do you have anything you want to promote to the audience while you're here? Or
You can go watch Cold Score channel if you like. I don't really. You can do what you want, but like it'll be cool.
hell yeah.
I think it's pretty good. You can watch it.
I think it's pretty good as well, honestly. Just a
Thanks.
smidgen, just a teensy bit. And Ramen, anything you want to promote?
Thanks.
Give
Anything that?
yourself more credit. Okay. I mean, like obviously, like I have my channel Ramen Marbles where I do all of my QML stuff.
Yeah.
Um, like you, if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you don't feel like checking out, that's fine. I'll also shout out the Dose of Sand podcast because that's returning very
Woo!
shortly, thanks to San Marble Rally returning.
Woo!
So
Let's
yeah, go check
go!
that
We're so
out too.
back. We're so
Go
back.
check out Cold Space Marble Championship and Kujula Marble League. They're both such wonderful competitions. And that'll send us off for the first episode of Marble Lounge. Have a wonderful day. Keep on rolling. Don't forget to do the stuff that makes you feel happy. That'll be all. Say bye, guys. Say bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
Bye bye.
bye.